Welcome to Heroes on Our Island. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Christine Persichetti. Every week, we bring you inspirational stories of Long Islanders who are making a difference in their communities. On today's show, Birthday Wishes. We'll introduce you to an 8-year-old girl who celebrates her birthday by giving gifts rather than receiving them. Plus, a survivor's mission. We'll meet a woman who's made it her mission to stop drunk driving. And Music for Meals, how these students are helping feed the hungry by playing their instruments. That's all coming up on Heroes on Our Island. We're coming to you today from Lake Grove with the story of an 8-year-old girl who's probably given more gifts than she's received in her young life. And her actions are helping to fulfill the wish of another child on Long Island.
I like to make things a lot, and this is like a city, basically.
Victoria Glass of Lake Grove seems like a typical 8-year-old girl. She loves to play.
This is a straw, and this is yarn. Sort of, or like string.
And you made a power line.
Yeah.
And she throws awesome birthday parties with everything from arts and crafts to cupcake making. And afterwards, she's always surrounded by tons of gifts. But none of them are for her. For the past 3 years, her 6th, 7th, and 8th birthdays, Victoria has given away everything she's received.
I felt good that we were giving back to children.
The toys she gets end up here at Cohen Children's Hospital in New Hyde Park. Do you feel like you need the toys?
Not really.
No? You think they need it more? Why do you think they need it more?
Because they're in the hospital and they're not having fun, you know? They're hurt, they're not feeling good, and they, need to do something.
It was all her mother's idea.
When she turned 6, we realized Victoria had a lot of toys. Her birthday's in December, right before Christmas. So she got a lot of toys for her birthday and a lot of toys for Christmas, more than most kids. So we wanted her just to realize that not all children are as fortunate as her.
So Joyce and her then nearly 6-year-old daughter searched for different charities they can contribute to, and they found MatthewsWish.
They started January 2011. My son Matthew passed away.
Anne Marie Allen's son Matthew was sick almost his entire life, so he was here at Cohen Children's Hospital often.
Matthew had nephrotic syndrome. So it is a chronic illness, and sometimes we were here more often than we wanted to be. It was pretty much a home away from home. And the toys here, he was 13 when he passed Matthew. He didn't feel they were up to par with him. And one of his wishes was to fill up a tractor-trailer and surprise all the kids here at Cohen's. Sadly, he didn't get to see that.
So Anne Marie and her family decided,
we can still do this. We can do this for him. And that's how it all started, was to fulfill his wish that we are still able to grant for him.
And it's not easy for this mom who lost her oldest son at such a young age. So how's the past 3 years been for you?
Difficult. Difficult. This brings me a lot of joy doing MatthewsWish. I know very soon after his passing that I would not have another tomorrow. And I was so blessed, beyond blessed, to have such a supporting family that I do, that love and miss him as much as I do, that we're able to do this together.
And every year, MatthewsWish has grown, thanks to people like Victoria and her mom, who last year donated 110 toys.
We started asking people, instead of bringing a toy for her birthday or a present, to donate an unwrapped toy. And she was very receptive to the idea, I have to say, from the beginning. We didn't really have to, force her into thinking that it was a good idea. And then every year since, we've kind of built on it.
There is now a toy parade every year in Brentwood. Then, 2 weeks later, just before Christmas, the toys are brought here to the hospital. And it's not just the children who watch in awe as the boxes of toys are brought into the lobby. Even the staff is amazed every year.
The amount of toys is truly, it's unbelievable. When you see the truck pull up and we're like, oh, it's just a truck, they're going to have a couple of boxes of toys. No, it's not a couple of boxes of toys. It's many, many feels like hundreds of boxes of toys.
Anne-Marie DeFrancesca is Director of Child Life here at the hospital. She says it's heartwarming to see the community's support of the children in the hospital and to see the faces of the children when they receive the gifts.
And it really does make a difference. It makes people smile. And I think that's really what the spirit of giving is to really change a dull day or a sad day to something that's more positive and happy, and to see the kids smile and get excited and hope to say, oh, maybe I'll get something. That's what it's about. It's really about bringing that little sparkle of joy to an otherwise maybe not such a joyous day.
Over the months and years of coming here, it became a second home.
Matthew's mom says it's bittersweet to come back here and walk the halls of the hospital year after year without her son, and especially that it's always during such a tough time of the year.
Christmas morning, it's a little somber. We know he's not there to open his presents, but for us to be able to do this for so many other children, it gives us a little comfort knowing that because of him, some other child will be smiling on Christmas morning.
And making children smile is why Matthew's Wish has become Victoria's Wish too. How do you think the kids feel when they see all these toys coming to the hospital?
They probably feel like really good and happy.
And how does that make you feel?
I feel great that they are feeling good.
And Anne-Marie says Matthew would be proud.
Matthew had a trademark smile, and he was notorious for his 2 thumbs up of okay. So I like to think he would flash that big smile and give us a 2 thumbs up, like, you guys are doing a great job.
Matthew's Wish will be collecting toys again starting in October to give to the Children's Hospital in December. And Victoria tells us she will be joining them again. Up next, putting the brakes on drunk driving. We'll tell you about one Long Islander who's trying to do just that.
That's my passion, and I'll do this till the day that I die.
That's next on Heroes on Our Island.